Hello my loves, I'm Elizabeth Van Cleve, creator of High Vibes Life, helping you make the rest of your life the best of your life. In this video I'm going to talk to you about genuine self-love and the difference between genuine self-love and shallow self-love. I'm also going to discuss why genuine self-love matters and how not having genuine self-love as a foundation in your life, how it impacts your life. So self-love is a really hot topic. I mean, I feel like everywhere I turn, people are saying, putting things out to love yourself, to take care of yourself. We need to hear more and more of that, and people need to understand it's okay to put yourself first and to love yourself. So I would like to ask you now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say your self-love is? With 1 being, I really don't love myself at all, and 10 being, oh my gosh, I am so in love with myself. Please let us know in the comments. So a lot of people think that if they are getting their hair done regularly and buying themselves something nice to wear and getting their nails done and, maybe taking themselves out to eat once a week, that they are genuinely loving themselves. Well, that all plays into it, and we do need to be doing those things for ourselves, definitely. But genuine self-love, there's a lot more to it. Some of the signs that your self-love does not have its roots down deep enough is, one of the first one is depression. That is a #1 sign. If you suffer from even a low-grade depression, I can guarantee that you need to work on your self-love. Other signs would be you feel overwhelmed. It is being critical of others, critical of yourself. It's irritableness. It's indecisiveness. It's feeling like you're strung out, stressed out. All those things are symptoms and signs that you are not truly loving yourself at a genuine level. There are many reasons why people lack a genuine self-love, and it usually has its root in dysfunction in childhood, some type of family dysfunction. It doesn't necessarily have to be out and out abuse. It could just be that parents were emotionally unavailable for their children, or maybe they went through something really hard at school, a lot of bullying, and they didn't have any support at home. And then of course, if you did have abuse and divorce and those type of things in your childhood, there is a good possibility that your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and your self-love was affected. When you have genuine self-love, one of the first indicators of it is you have peace about you. You have serenity within. You have a strong sense of who you are. It's easy for you to be able to pick a restaurant out, say when it's time to go out to eat. A person with a strong self-love might have a lot of creative outlets. And really, you'll have a balanced life and will be fairly healthy. A lack of genuine self-love affects every aspect of your life. When we don't love ourselves properly, it's nearly impossible to have a healthy relationship with somebody else, a romantic relationship, because we don't really give ourselves the love that we deserve, and when we're not doing that, we don't believe that we deserve that love. Not loving ourselves affects our relationships on so many different levels. In romantic relationships, we often will be trying to get needs, like real core needs, met through that person that we are in a romantic relationship with, and it often can feel suffocating to them. We can get into these codependent, unhealthy codependent type relationships that often end badly. As a parent, we are going to affect our children when we don't have genuine self-love on board. They're looking to us to see how to love themselves, and if they don't see that we love ourselves and that we have confidence, they're not going to feel confident. And whenever it comes time to really advocate and stand up for your child, if you haven't learned to advocate and stand up for yourself, you're going to have a hard time advocating and standing up for them. And consequently, they are going to become more insecure in life. It affects your ability to succeed. when you go in for a job interview, when you're not properly taking care of yourself and loving yourself, it shows up in your confidence. It shows up in your self-esteem. People pick up on these things at a subtle level. When you're trying to go into business for yourself and you're trying to be maybe a thought leader, or perhaps you're just trying to sell something, if you don't have confidence in yourself first, you're going to have a hard time portraying confidence in what you're trying to sell. Because again, people pick up on the subtle. They pick up on the body language at a subconscious level. And people are naturally drawn to other people that have a glow about them and a certain happiness and well-being about them. People are more drawn to that, and those type of people tend to be more successful in business endeavors. That glow and that they're looking for, that happiness they're looking for, comes from a strong sense of who you are, a strong sense of self, a strong sense of self-love and care. It also ultimately affects your ability to ever feel fulfilled, because at our core, we all want to feel loved and appreciated. And again, when you've had a healthy parent that has given that all to you from the get-go, then it's easier to go out and do things and feel fulfilled in those endeavors of what you're doing. And because you are taking care of yourself, you're not getting worn out, you're not getting overwhelmed, you're not getting overweight, you're not getting unhealthy, because you're taking care of yourself. Granted, there are exceptions to the rules, that somebody might get unhealthy even though they have self-love on board. You know, things can happen, diseases can hit people. So I'm not saying that every person that's unhealthy lacks self-love. But what I am saying is, when you're not taking care of your health and you're unhealthy for that reason, then that's going to affect your ability to ever feel confident, to ever feel fulfilled in anything in life. And ultimately, it affects your ability to experience joy. So if you've been watching this video and you've been thinking and going, yeah, I don't know that my self-love is really where it should be. Maybe I should be working on this. I would love for you to watch my video on why it's important to parent yourself. That is a good starting place in self-love. So just a quick recap. Genuine self-love is when you can look in the mirror and the person that you see is your best friend. The person that you see, you have great admiration for, you have great love for, you have great respect for. It is when you're at a place of complete peace with who you are as a person. And it's when you take particular care of yourself, listening to your wants, your needs, and desires, and doing your best to meet them, just like a good, healthy parent would. Shallow self-love is when you just kind of surfacely say, well, you know, I think I'll go get a massage, or I'll go get my nails done, I'll do something nice for myself. But the rest of the time, most of your life, you're feeling completely overwhelmed. You don't know how to say no to people. You feel irritable, you're critical of yourself and others. That is indicative of a very shallow self-love and a need to go deeper into your self-love. And it's very important that you have genuine self-love. It's not just important, it's foundational for you to be able to go on and live a fulfilling life. So I'd love for you to leave me a comment and to share with us where you are in your self-love journey and what steps you may have taken already in life to give yourself the love that you so deserve. If this video has been encouraging to you or helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I will also leave a link in the description section. So if you would like to hop on a free 30-minute call with me so we can discuss where you are in your self-love journey and how we might be able to help you with your next step. Have a good day.